But let's welcome on board Sanjay Kumar Jain, the chairman and MD at IRCTC, joining in on the show right now. Sanjay, you reported about a 10% top line growth this quarter, but operationally the performance seems to be a little weak. Your margins have contracted more than 100 basis points. Do you see this as a one-time thing, or can one expect the margin pressure to persist going forward?
Our performance, our revenue has grown highest ever this quarter, achieving 1225 crores, and our profit also increased by 14%. And we have declared 3 rupees per share dividend, which is highest ever. Last year we have declared 520 crores of dividend. This year interim dividend we have declared 560, almost 560 crores. So far as EBITDA margin, growth in EBITDA margin is 5.6%, but per se EBITDA margin is slightly dipped because of the product mix which we are increasing. Like we are working on 4 business segments. IT, e-ticketing is one part, and catering, tourism, and railway. So we are enhancing, we are focusing more on increasing our revenue in other segments also. Like tourism, if you see, and railway this time you see, they both railway and tourism has increased by 16% in revenue, and that's how we are in absolute terms we are improving our EBITDA margin also.
Hi, good morning, Mr. Jain. This is Shrishti also joining in. Just wanted to know that the government has already announced several additional trains for Mahakumbh Mela, and the company also has several offerings for Prayagraj. Now, can you give us a performance update on that front and also quantify its impact on the company's financials going ahead in Q4?
These kind of events has an implication on our overall business strategy. This is the first time IRCTC has entered into Mahakumbh events in 2 respects. First, it has its own tent city of 100 tents, where we booked the 100% booking we have already got, and we experimented this time, and we could know our capability of handling such situations. So this is opening a good business opportunity for IRCTC in future. Secondly, we have also run Bharat Gaurav tourist trains across India, and we have planned 8 such trips, and in the process we are not only taking them to Prayagraj, but we are serving the triangle of Banaras, Prayagraj, and Ayodhya. So response is very encouraging, and feedback is also very good. So this Mahakumbh is really given us an opportunity to introspect our strength and explore further business opportunities of these kinds.
Right. You've also tied up with Swiggy and Zomato, right, since long now to expand e-catering business. How's the performance been, and how do you think it's going to shape up for the next few quarters?
There are 2 things in catering segment. First is the change, catering policy change. So this has resulted into tendering of catering contract for a longer duration, where the commitment on financial parts from the licensees are there on to IRCTC, and we get a good business for a longer period, and in the process we earn higher revenue also. And second is we are side by side created an option of e-catering to and given it to the passengers, and I am happy to tell you that this is growing very, very fast. Like in this quarter, our daily meals service on an average is more than 1 lakh meals order per day. And this was only 60,000 around last year. So this is growing very high, and there is a huge potential in that.
But Sanjay, talking about the catering business itself, in terms of the margins, we see that they have contracted in Q3. So give us a sense that going ahead, do you expect the margin pressure to persist, and what is the overall outlook when it comes to the growth rate?
We already in the process of implementing a new catering policy. What margin contraction you have seen is basically a short-term phenomena. When the change in policy is taking place, we are implementing the change policy. So this in the long run or in the next financial year, you will find that it has improved, because since October we have started implementing it.
Right. The regulation for advance booking has now come down from 4 months to 2 months, as we understand. Could you help us understand if this regulation would have a significant impact on your financials?
I don't see, you see the result in itself is speaking. Our e-catering, e-ticketing business has grown. Our percentage contribution has grown. So I don't see any such threat.
All right, Mr. Jain, with this, we'll let you go on that. Thank you so much for taking the time out and speaking with us this morning.